Did an earthquake in the mid-18th century have the power to shake the foundations of an empire? Could a natural disaster redefine a nation's faith, politics, and economy? The Lisbon earthquake of 1755 did just that. On the morning of November 1st, 1755, All Saints' Day, a day of reverence and devotion, Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, was struck by an earthquake of such magnitude that it forever changed the course of the country's history. The tremors began around 9:30 in the morning, originating from a seismic hotspot in the Atlantic Ocean, about 200 kilometers southwest of Cape St. Vincent. The earthquake, estimated to be between 8.5 and 9 on the Richter scale, was one of the most catastrophic in recorded history. The city of Lisbon, then bustling with morning mass and the day's festivities, was caught completely off guard. Within minutes, the city lay in ruins. The tremors were so violent that they caused fires across the city, adding to the devastation. But the ordeal was far from over. Less than an hour after the earthquake, a tsunami struck the city's harbor and downtown area, which was already in ruins. The waves reached heights of over 6 meters, further devastating the city and resulting in the loss of thousands of lives. The Lisbon earthquake was not just a natural disaster, it was a cataclysm that shook the very core of Portuguese society. The devastation brought about a crisis in faith, with many believing the disaster to be a form of divine punishment. This event led to a significant shift in religious thinking, giving rise to the question of theodicy, or why a benevolent God would allow such suffering. Politically, the earthquake had a profound impact. It led to the temporary displacement of the royal court to Brazil, marking the beginning of the end for the Portuguese Empire. The disaster exposed the fragility of the empire and its reliance on its colonies, particularly Brazil, for economic stability. The earthquake also led to significant social and economic changes. The Marquis of Pombal, the prime minister at the time, spearheaded a radical reconstruction plan, which not only rebuilt the city, but also reformed the social and economic structures of Portugal. This included the introduction of new building regulations, the abolition of slavery, and the establishment of one of the world's first seismic observatories. In summary, the Lisbon earthquake of 1755 was a transformative event in Portuguese history. It led to a crisis of faith, marked the beginning of the end of the Portuguese Empire, and triggered significant social, political, and economic changes. It was a disaster that reverberated across centuries, reminding us of the power of nature and the resilience of humanity.